Hello there, everyone. If you're watching this video, then you are part of the TTOR Army, an army that is building itself up one subscriber at a time. And as you can see from the title and thumbnail of today's video, today we are talking about something that is truly sad, something that should be breaking news in the alt-tech scene. We actually have two different alt-tech social media sites that are about to close down. One is a video sharing site, and one is a social media site similar to Facebook. And because one of them is a video sharing site that I upload my content to, this is going to be my final upload to that website because of that. And because it's a video sharing site and I love making videos, we'll talk about the video sharing site that is closing down first. There is a video sharing site called UGETube that has existed for many, many years. It is basically a YouTube alternative hosted by the Utah Gun Exchange, which is a pro-Second Amendment organization that also is pro-First Amendment. And so I'm just going to go ahead and read the note that appears whenever you access any page on the website. Dear UGETube community, at great financial cost and effort, we've made it through another election cycle here in the USA. We hope to have helped preserve freedom of speech through dark and trying times. Unfortunately, we can no longer justify the enormous ongoing costs required to continue this platform, which has largely been financed by my personal investments and some funding from donors and participating advertisers. We're very grateful to our donors, advertisers, uploaders, and viewers. Thank you so much for everything you've done to help us attempt to independently promote and defend free speech. And I know he means this part because I actually got an email from the CEO of UGETube. He thanked me for all the uploads that I had done on my channel, and he thanked me for defending freedom of speech like I have, and he thanked me for all the other things that I've done through UGETube as well as other video sharing sites, and I was very grateful to get that email. It's nice to actually get something like that from the CEO of one of these alt-tech social media sites. It's a very nice personal touch, and I greatly appreciated it. So I know that he's for real when he says that he's grateful to the uploaders of UGETube. Anyway, let's continue. We're grateful for the millions of people who viewed UGETube videos in the USA and around the world. In 2020, we were hopeful when President Trump's attorney and many others promoted UGETube as an alternative to rampant censorship, and were honored to provide a safe haven for those struggling to get their message out. In addition to the popular educational and informational content offered to the UGETube community, we held to our principles by including viewpoints we didn't particularly enjoy or agree with. Consistent with our original terms of service, we never censored any video unless it contained pornography, non-consensual, gratuitous violence, or copyright infringements according to statute. Protecting unpopular speech should be the standard for any platform claiming to protect freedom of speech, and we're proud to have passed the test throughout our history. We remained true to our mission and vision when other platforms were censoring content they, or others pressuring them, didn't appreciate. Barring timely, significant investment by independent sources, this concludes the UGETube experiment. If you are in a position to help perpetuate this platform and interested in ethically doing so, please contact us at support@ugetube.com. Thank you. Sam Robinson, founder and CEO, UGETube. P.S. With UGETube ending, we plan to focus more of our efforts and resources toward Utah Gun Exchange to expand and increase its ability to effectively support your right to keep and bear arms. So basically, UGETube is closing down soon because the costs of operation are just too high, and so they have to shut it down. But with the site going down, the Utah Gun Exchange is going to start investing the resources that were going into UGETube back into their own organization to defend and promote the Second Amendment, which is very important to do. So yep, UGETube is coming to an end. I gotta say, UGETube as a website was pretty nice. Clean user interface, HD video upload capacity. Basically had everything but live streaming. It was a nice little video sharing site, and I am going to miss it. I really am. The other website that's a social media site in the alt-tech world that is closing down soon is called I can't even pronounce this right. Xephula? I think that's how you say it. Xephula. Xephula? I don't know. But Defiant America, the person behind Xephula, said 17 days ago that they needed to close things down. In a blog post titled "Time to Turn the Page," Defiant America wrote the following. For those of you who have provided financial assistance to keep Xephula going, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The thing of it is, for $168 per year, you can buy Premium Plus on X and help Elon keep X.com going. Some members give far more than that to support Xephula. The key to X is the Premium Plus if you want to grow followers. You then get your comments boosted. If you follow members of a massive following and then post a comment within a minute of a new post from them, you can hit the jackpot. If it is a clever comment or meme, you can get huge reach and pick up new followers. Once you get a good-sized following of your own, you can pick up new followers from your own posts plus comments on big members. The potential there for everyone is exceptional. X.com gets far more action from people looking for news than anywhere else, so even if you are just a content consumer, it is a great place to be. Big accounts who have accounts on X and Facebook will always post to X first, and they may or may not even make the same post on Facebook. Many times they won't post until days later on Facebook. With Premium Plus, you can also monetize your content on X and get paid to post. Also with Premium Plus, you see no ads. There's much more you get with it. You can look it up yourself. Their fact-checking is community notes. The community fact-checks, and the community can fact-check the fact-checkers. You can apply to become a community notes contributor. Everyone, even Elon Musk, gets fact-checked. I think it's great. Just the other day, I posted a meme of one of Senator Mike Lee's posts, and he gave me a thumbs up on it. Alex Jones gave me a comment with a smile when I told him he looks like the old Alex Jones since he lost weight. I have had 56,000 impressions on my comments, some with just text and some with a meme, just this week, so far. I think Xephula.com is no longer needed and is counterproductive for me and every member on the platform when we have X. I want to spend more time on X.com and this other website of his that I do not know. 2. I would like to turn a page and move on from Xephula if that is okay with the rest of you. If you follow me on X, send me an email to defiantamerica@gmail.com to let me know your username and I will follow you back. And so, that is it. Basically, Defiant America is shutting down Xephula because he's having so much fun on Twitter and he's reaching so many people there, and he feels like because of that and because of all the other things he described, Xephula.com is no longer needed. Which I disagree with, because X at any time can go bad even with Elon Musk being there. But hey, if this is the way that Defiant America wants to do things, feel free. It's a free country, he can do what he wants. And Defiant America and I, we've talked here and there over time, and he follows me on X and I follow him on X, so it's not like he's going to go anywhere in terms of my connection to him. Xephula is not necessary for us to maintain any kind of connection or news feed. Xephula was a really good site for getting views on some of my Rumble videos, so I am going to miss the reach I had with Rumble videos on Xephula. And I will probably have to find other ways to get views on my Rumble videos, since a lot of them lately haven't been getting many views, and I definitely would rather have those get views than YouTube. Not that I don't want my YouTube videos to get views. It's just that I don't want to be dependent on YouTube to reach people. Now, when you look at UGETube closing down, and you look at Xephula closing down, both of which I think are going to be closed down next month, do I worry about this? No, not really. For one, I'm on a whole bunch of other alt-tech social media sites as well as the mainstream ones. Like I'm on YouTube and I'm on X, but then I'm on Rumble and I'm on BitChute and I'm on Odyssey and I'm also on Gab and Getter and Truth Social and a few others. But more importantly than that, I have my own social media sites, which is something I didn't have going for me up until a couple years ago. So in terms of my videos, I have my own video sharing site called Quarter, which is an open source alt-tech alternative to YouTube. And it is a really good site in terms of features and functionality. It's very similar to YouTube. Full HD video upload capacity, including 4K resolution. You got live streaming, which works really well. Last several times I've done it. And you got free restreaming. You got public playlists, which is something that most alt-tech video sharing sites don't have, aside from Rumble, and I think UGETube had public playlists too. And there's also an easy-to-use comment moderation system, but there's also stuff you can do with Quarter that you can't do on other video sharing sites, especially YouTube, such as uploading articles to your website, which is Similar to the community posts on YouTube pages, except for they're more robust. It's more like a blogger feature. And so you can embed videos not just from Quarter, but you can embed videos from any website on the internet as long as you know how to do the HTML coding for it. There's also the ability to upload audio files instead of videos to Quarter. You can upload pictures instead of video files to Quarter. You can not only post pictures in the live chats of the live streams on Quarter, but now you can post pictures in the comment sections of Quarter videos. So if you watch someone's video on Quarter and you want to send a meme in response to it instead of just a text-based comment, now you can do that on Quarter. There's also Quarter Bucks, which is something that you can earn by getting views on your uploads. It's an insight currency/point system that when you build up enough of it, you can use it to promote your whole channel or individual videos of yours on the entire site. There's also video chat rooms that you can create on Quarter, which basically works like Google Hangout video calls, except for it's not Google Hangouts, it's Jitsi Meet, which is an open source version of Google Hangouts. And in addition to all the video call stuff you can do on there, you can also live stream to your Quarter channel from these rooms that you create. So Quarter has a lot to offer in terms of features and functionality, but also when it comes to freedom of speech, Quarter is the real deal because I'm the one who runs and maintains Quarter, and I'm a free speech advocate. And since the website is hosted in the United States of America, First Amendment protections apply to Quarter. So you can say and do pretty much anything you want on Quarter as long as you're not promoting terrorism or posting pornographic material. Other than those two things, you can pretty much say and do whatever you want on Quarter. And I have a social media site that operates by the same principles called Creation Social. Facebook and Gab alternative has a lot of the functionality you would expect from a Facebook-like site, and it's just a great way to communicate with people and share your content with others. There's a couple people who I talk with exclusively through Creation Social, which is nice because I have a use for Creation Social aside from just sharing my content here. But much like Quarter, Creation Social is operated by First Amendment protections because, like Quarter, it's hosted in the U.S., and not in a foreign country that doesn't have something like the First Amendment. So Creation Social is a place where, as long as it's not pornographic in nature, as long as it's not terrorism content, you can say and do pretty much whatever you want here on Creation Social. And so if you are watching this video and you've made it this far, I think I speak for you when I say, it's sad that a YouTube alternative and a Facebook alternative both are going down next month, but hey, look at that. Justin has his own versions of those sites anyway. So it's not really a loss for me. I'm not really that sad. Like, I'm not having tears and just losing it mentally and emotionally. It is sad, but I have my own websites now, so it's not as important for me to have UGETube and Xephula exist when I got my own social media sites that I run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.